Andrew McCutcheon.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter.
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting fourth,
the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
At the plate, Keon Broxton. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. High pop up. Sabathia has a play. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and no one will get this one. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. Now batting, Didi Gregorius, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Below the
Ball
knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Matt Holliday comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Ruben Tejada would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Susac. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
To third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. He beat it out. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Shortstop, Jonathan VR.
In now, Jonathan VR, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan.
Striding
Perez.
in once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Up high in the air. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now, Ruben Tejada. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So 2 gone now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. And the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit down the third base line. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 16.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. It's a swinging bunt up the line. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ellsbury on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Susak is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
First baseman, number 33.
Striding into the box, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Splitter, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Starlin Castro. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Andrew
Now
Susac.
in the box, Andrew Susac. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here. In now, Matt Holliday. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter, Matt Holliday.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Very weakly on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a high pop up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Ruben Tejada.
Digging in, Ruben Tejada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Popped up. Aguilar is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Taken in by Gregorius. And he is in there.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now the first pitch from CC. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Gary Sanchez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, come on. That ball's all the way to the wall. I thought for sure he would be at second base, and I think you got to gamble right there. He chose not to, but if he was more aggressive, I think he would have been safe.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. High in the air out to center field. Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Bird is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 1/3. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Tommy Malone will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Tommy
digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting,
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Holliday. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2. Got him. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Rounded down the third baseline. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line drive to center field. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base with 2 gone, and the inning. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. McCutchen is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 14.
So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the 5th pitch.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. CC Sabathia earns his 6th winning decision in this one, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Junior Guerra. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Harold Reynolds and Van Plesac, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Jose Altuve is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Here's Michael. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for the
Ready for
American
another
League.
shot now.
Left
Michael
fielder.
Brantley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball
number
down and
27.
away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break. A little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 now to Machado. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on. Oh, it's there. He's out trying to take third, and a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the American League 3 and the National League 2. Cesar Hernandez Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
The high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt.
3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. The American League now claims home